may be owing money or getting money back, I hope, but it also means that there are people out there trying to scam you, and there are ways to protect yourself. Jim Denton is a CPA and a partner at Arledge Associates in Edmond, and here to help. First, let's talk about phishing. You and I were kind of chatting about some of these things. Tell us what phishing is first, so we understand that.
Well, it's kind of true to its name. It's where someone sends an email and they want you to respond. It's like they've gone fishing for somebody to respond for an email, to click on a link or an attachment to an email, and sometimes that email will turn up wanting a social security number or some kind of personal information from that person.
And by the time you give that, you're in trouble.
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
You are.
And so how do you not become a victim? How do you recognize those? Because you and I were just chatting. Sometimes those emails look like they come from a friend.
They look legit. Just look at emails from someone. If they're from someone you know, say, does this sound like them? Does this look like something they would send me? Mm-hmm. And then ask yourself, would it be best to just call them on the phone and see what they need?
Will an IRS agent ever call you and ask for money, demand money for a back payment or anything like that?
They never will. They never will. They'll send you a letter.
Okay.
And that's usually that's 99% of the time, that's the way they're going to communicate with you.
So don't respond if you get a call otherwise. They will never ask for payment over the phone.
They won't.
Is it possible for someone to steal your identity and file a phony tax return? This happened to one of our producers.
Oh, it happens. And the best thing to do there is go to the IRS website. They've got step-by-step instructions on how to respond to that. And you'll file a form 14039 and some other documents with the IRS to clear that up.
I don't think this is a secret, but you told me it happened to you, and there are 3 things that you have to do to get yourself out of trouble.
That's right. You've got to file that form. You've got to go to the IRS website, and you've got to file a police report, because you've had something that's been stolen,
right.
Your identity.
Yeah, and it's a big mess trying to get out of that. Some people file early so those scammers don't have a chance to get to them.
That's a great way to do it,
yeah,
Linda.
If you're not a procrastinator like I am. How do you make sure that your tax preparer is qualified?
Well, also the IRS website comes in handy here. If he's a CPA, you can look him up on the State Board of Accountancy website. You can also find them on the IRS. As a matter of fact, I looked up my name today.
Oh yeah, what'd you find?
And it was out there. Well, it was there. So I was happy about that.
And I found this was curious because you were telling me that, to talk to the IRS now, if I wanted to call and ask them a question, I had to answer specific questions about past tax returns so they'd know it was me.
They're doing everything they can to determine that the people they're talking with are the people that they say they are. So you may have to give your income for 2014 if they call you, or if you call them,
right,
and want to talk about your tax return. You've got to verify to them that you know who you are, or they know who you are.
Do you think it's a good idea to e-file?
It's a great idea.
Yeah. Why is it better?
Well, it's quicker. You get your refund quicker. It helps process that tax return quicker with the IRS accurately. Mm-hmm. And so 99% of the returns we do are e-filed.
All right. Well, that ought to get us at least halfway into getting this finished this year.
Oh, we got to.
Thank you so much. We appreciate
Thank you.
Spring break's almost here for most kids. If you don't have plans yet, don't worry. We have great ideas for a trip that will be